So this parking bill might be the reason you get cheaper rent. Let me explain. North Carolina just passed a bill that eliminates parking minimums, rules that had forced every new building to include a set number of parking spaces. But nobody could have guessed how badly those laws would backfire. You see, parking minimums first started appearing in the 1950s, right after World War II, when car ownership in America exploded. At the time, cities feared there wouldn't be enough parking, so local governments created parking minimums that required a certain number of parking spaces for every apartment, store, or restaurant that was built. Back then, it sounded like common sense, and in many ways, it was. But by planning for every possible scenario, cities ended up requiring far more parking than was ever needed. A national study with over 400 US retail parking lots found that the average utilization during normal daytime hours was only 28%, with peak usage never exceeding 69%. That's why our cities are always covered in those parking deserts. But the worst part is, we are the ones paying for it. That free parking we get actually costs $5,000 to $10,000 to build per spot, or $25,000 to $50,000 in garages. And those costs end up in your rent, shopping bill, and taxes. That's why this new bill is such a big deal for us. Not only does it free developers to plan parking for what people actually need, with walkability and transit in mind, but it also finally clears the way for cafes, shops, parks, and community spaces that were never possible to build with the old mandates. The bill has passed the House, but now it's sitting in the Senate. So to help it move forward, you can reach out to your local senator to let them know this is something you care about. As always, I'm your realtor, Ethan, so don't hesitate to DM me with your real estate questions.